Let's move on to the next question. So the question is we have to return the character with minimum frequency. So I'll just repeat the question. We have to repeat the character with minimum frequency. So we'll be given a string. We have to find out a character whose frequency is minimum. So let's see how to do it. So here we are given with this input. So we have to find out the character with minimum frequency. Here B is having minimum frequency. Rest of the characters are having more frequency than B. Okay. So here what I'll do is we have seen similar kind of an example earlier where we did all the operation at one shot only. So here we'll break it down and create multiple steps so that you can understand better. So first what we have to do, we have to basically replace all the space. Okay, so one of the thing what we can do is I'll create process string. So here what I'll do is I'll take this input and replace all spaces in between with no space. So what I'm trying to do is I'll just get banana and apple as one line. So I'll get banana and apple without space. So that's what I'm doing. So there are multiple ways we can, I mean, basically code it. This is one of the way I'm proposing. And after that, what we have to do is we have to basically start iterating. So there is no way we can use two char array because on top of two char array, we can't stream it. So stream does not support that. So we'll go with cats. Cats, we already know it will generate an ASCII character of a character, ASCII character of the character which we are passing. And I'll just go to map to object. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking every character, and so here character will be in ASCII format, which we already discussed in different examples. So that I'll convert into character. Why I'm doing this is because in order to put it into a map where my key is basically the character. So I'll use function identity. As you know, function identity will basically means whatever the input coming from the previous step. So the second part we need is we need a count. So we have to count it also. So once we do this, what I'll do is I'll just assign this result to a map. So map of character, and value will be long because this group by will return a long value. Character frequency map I've created. So this is the required stuff. So this is the first step. We created a map because to find out the character with minimum frequency, we have to create a map with character as a key and values be frequency, and we have to compare the frequency and get the minimum character. So the next thing is we got this character frequency map. So let's try to get this. So we have to iterate over this character frequency map. So what I'll do is like here, let's send this guy. So character frequency, as you know, to iterate over the map, we can use entry set. Okay, entry set is nothing but set of entry objects. In this, we have to find out the minimum entry. So what we can do is map dot entry dot comparing by value. So what this does is it will basically take every here we have to use stream every entry in the entry set, compare by its value, and in that it will find out the minimum one. So that's what we are interested. So it will basically return an optional map of entry. So it will return that and just send us and min frequency character. So just to make it like here I have to specify the type, that is character, and long is my value. So optional, let's import it. Next step is I have to print it. So it's basically returning an optional. You have to see if minimum frequency character, if it is present, then we have to print it. So for some reason, if it is not present, let's say if the given input has some issues, null or other cases, so this will handle it. So we'll say character with min frequency is, we have to get the character out of it, get the key is what we are interested, and if you want to know the frequency of it, then I can say its frequency is min character dot get value. So this is how we can do it. You can add else part, but for our use case it is not required. I can just say no character found with min frequency. So this is how it will be done. Maybe we can run and see. So I'll explain it one more time once we see the result. So we are getting B as answer, frequency is 1. So what we have done is we have taken this input, replaced all the spaces with no space. So it become one whole string. And we started iterating. We just mentioned dot chars and convert this into character, ASCII value to character, and we collected here with a counter. Next is we have found the minimum one, minimum entry by comparing its values. After that, we are printing the result. So let's say you have to just merge all these things. How it can be done? I'll just take a minute to show how we can merge this. So we can just take this whole thing. That's the first thing. So we got this, and next thing what we have to do is we are already collecting. So let's go to this entry set logic, and we can go up to this. So this is the next thing. This bracket we had to close. Um, one more. So we basically combined this and found the minimum. Once we found the minimum, we have to add a logic to print it. So I can say if present, I will just print this because if I want to do it extra, I'll just print this. So I can say character. So here I will basically specify the character, and I'll just comment this code and let me run it. So you can even have this in the first place. Stop processed, you can have this. So I hope you understood. It's very straightforward. We just took all the different pieces and stitched together. So let's try to run this. We got B and the count is 1. So I hope you understood how to basically find out the character with minimum frequency. Let's move on to next question.